Hey YouTube, Dread Joker here. Welcome back to Morphenominal Mondays. Sorry there was like no content last week. I was completely overwhelmed. It was the beginning of the month, we had bills to pay, I wasn't feeling well, and on top of that, I could not get a good night's sleep. So, starting fresh today, although rather late I should say, we're going to get right on into things. We are going to be reviewing the Megazord that started it all. The Dino Megazord 2010 edition. Now, for those of you wondering why this looks so different is because, one, this is the second one they did for the Zord Builder series, and this was also to commemorate one of the anniversaries of the series. So this was a special limited release of the Mighty Morphin Megazord, that if you did not get your hands on this, you were not going to get your hands on this. And back in the day, this went for, I want to say, about $20, so it was one of those things where it was really affordable, but you really had to rush to get it. So starting off here, we have the red Zord, being all Tyrannosaurus-y. It's got an opening mouth, a nice moving head, as it should, and you might notice the lack of details on this. It's because almost every detail on this figure, and this includes the Legacy version, because the Legacy is the exact same mold. Every detail on this was stickers, except for this bit of silver here, you know, the yellow back here, obviously, or not yellow, gold, I mean. Blue for the eyes, and that's it. Everything else is stickers. And let's just get this out of the way right now. $20, okay, I don't mind stickers, but if I'm paying $120 for a figure, that stuff better come pre-applied, because that's just bad. And the difference between the two is the Legacy one has die cast in it. Whoop-de-doo, right? So let's get this out of the way. We got the feet, they bend. The knees, heavy joints. Arms can move up and down, no outward, no side to side, no nothing, because it's, you know, basic. And the legs, oh man, are they on heavy joints. The tail just is a tail, and it, you know, folds up for combinations, but that's pretty much it. Moving right along, we'll go straight into the second biggest one, the Mastodon. Let me just drop the camera down here. Whoop. And this one has probably the heaviest amount of stickers. Thankfully, most of these came pre-applied. The only thing that is not stickers on here are the green for the eyes of the mammoth. That's it. Well, and maybe this little bit of striping down here, which I think is really cool that they even included. That's a nice little touch. But articulation on this guy really isn't great. I mean, he can do this, but I mean, that's mainly for transformation, and he can't hold a balance at all. But for what it is, I really like this guy. I don't know why. It's just so iconic. So big, so bulky, so jet black-y. Then we'll go probably into the simplest transformation of all of them, because it has no moving parts, really. The Triceratops. And this one looks like it has wheels, however, it does not. Just not included. But coming up to the front here, it's got nice red painted eyes, nice white going down the top of the head and down the sides, making it actually accent the curves, which is, I think, is really cool. Coming to the back, you got treads. I like this little bit of black part here that they actually molded in. This is actually the top of the bottom tread here, which is really cool. Even though, you know, it's just fake. Still, it's cool. Then the tail can fold up for the tack. However, this part is now completely immobile. Oh, well. I mean, you know, pay what you get for, and I love this figure. I really do. And I mean, the head can go up and down. Again, that's for transformation, and yeah, lots of screws. Moving right along, we got the saber-toothed tiger, looking like it's yawning and stretching. But, I mean, I can't blame them. You know, work with what you got. And since they had to make an entirely new mold for this, I am letting everything slide, because it turned out really well. Coming up to the front here, and Yeah, this one, just like Voltron's Yellow Lion, barely any detail, because this one had the heaviest amount of stickers. You had to put a sticker here on both sides, down the head, in here in the crack. It's like, no! That's great if you don't have hands that shake like an earthquake. But coming up to the front here, and I don't know why, you can move the fangs. Articulation on this is actually pretty good. You got nice locking points, so you can actually make it sit. Kind of. Oh, wait. Do that, and now it's sitting. Yay. But coming back to the back here, it actually has some molded-in fake wheels. Which I think is pretty cool, although I don't know why they only painted one of them. On both sides, like, okay, here's two wheels, and let's just paint this one black. Why? But the tail can flip forward, which is really cool, and again, it's mainly for transformation, but it's a thing it can do. And now we'll come into the last figure of the set, and this one probably came out one of the best. The pterodactyl. Nice silver sticker up here, came pre-applied. Thank you, Bandai. The original one, I know 3 people who could not get the sticker on to save their life. But coming down here, it's got nice cannon feet. Only way I can describe that. The wings move. Again, mainly for transformation, but I mean, it's a thing it can do. The head moves. I mean, it can go caw caw. Even though I know that's not what a pterodactyl sounds like. Although, come to think of it, nobody knows what a pterodactyl sounds like. No one was around back then. But let's go right on to the combination. So, let's bring everyone back in here, starting with the legs. And this is actually a little bit of a triple changer, so let's go straight into mode 1, because they actually ought to include this, which I love. I absolutely love them for doing this. So just fold these guys, like basically compress them down to nothing. Slide them aside, bring the Tyrannosaurus in, bring this back 1 click, like that, and then just start connecting them. Blue there, yellow there, and the connections on this, super tight. Still to this day, and this thing went through a heat wave, so I'm surprised there's no cracks or anything. It's in basically mint condition. Then come to the elephant and just start deconstructing him. First, rip his head off. Ah, evil man. Unfold the handle from in here, plug it into this hole, and that'll form, I guess, frontal shielding. I don't know what you'd call that. It sure isn't a brush guard, that's for sure. But then take the rest of it, fold that up, fold these back, turn it, and split the whole thing down the middle. Then these 2 tabs, or these 2 ports, are going to tab onto the back here. Just lock on, fold over, and bring both arms up. Now this is pretty cool. Just come and rip the pterodactyl's feet off and fold it all the way in so that it actually forms the chest piece, and then just come to the back here. Oops, can't see what I'm doing. And just slide that in, and it just tabs in, and it's secure for what it is. Then bring the feet in and lock them, and just, not lock them in, peg them in to these holes. And ta-da! We have the Dino tank mode. And I love it. That is menacing. That is beefy. That is... oh, it's iconic. Moving right along here, we'll go straight into the Megazord mode now. So, we're already mostly there. You can see why I went into this mode first. Just remove the shield. Remove the guns. Fold the fists in. Open up the shoulder pads. Remove little pterodactyl here because it's going to get really tall. Fold the feet up. Reposition myself so I can actually see what I'm doing. Bring it back up. Straighten everything out. Bring the tail up, and this little tab here will go right up into the back here. And just, boop, just clicks right in, and I'm going to have to readjust again because he's a biggin'. He's like, yeah! Praise the sun! Bring the arms down. You can bring them all the way down if you want, and these shoulder pads are supposed to be like this. I don't like them like that. I put them like this. So much better. Bring the T-Rex head down, though you're going to have to pull it down at an angle because it does not want to go straight for some reason. So just bring it in and tab it down. Bring the pterodactyl in and just peg it right onto the chest. Peg on. Oh, that's why. Move the arms up first, and then it goes on a lot easier. We're almost done. Then we bring the cannons back in, and we plug them into the back, just pointing straight up so that he's got, like, nice back mortars. It's like, come at me, bro. I dare you to launch an aerial attack. And then finally, come back here and open the head. Oh, this is so beautiful. Zoom in close on the head sculpt that we all know. The Dino Megazord, aka Dijujin. Oh, this is a beautiful silver for the mouth. Nice white streak on the helmet. Goes up into these nice horns. Black accents everywhere. Nice gold eyes. And they even thought to paint in a black outline. That is incredible. So that really makes the eyes pop. And what would the Dino... Let's give him his shield. Let's put his shield in the right hand. Because why not? And what would the Megazord be without the iconic power sword? And sure, this isn't the shiny version, but oh well. I mean, look at this thing. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's not something you want to have swung at you. That is just a beautiful figure right there. It is a work of art, even if it is missing stickers. That's because I am not going to apply them ever. Because I am not good with stickers. But just, it's incredible. And good luck finding this thing now, because it is going to cost you a lot. It's actually cheaper to buy the original Megazord from '93 than it is to get this thing now. I'm not joking either. I have looked on eBay. I've looked on Amazon, eBay, Craigslist. It is not easy to find this guy. But even the chrome stickers on this guy are good. I mean, you can easily see it reflecting the light back at the camera. But yeah. And, you know, articulation isn't good, is basic. You got arms, reverse knees for some reason, you know, mainly for transformation, but you also got hips, which is, again, for Megazords, completely uncommon. But for what this is, I absolutely love it. And I love that I didn't have to spend, focus, $100 to get it. So yeah, this may not be the Legacy, but it uses the same mold, so I'm counting it as the Legacy. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with Transformers Tuesdays, and I finally figured out content for Wednesday. Yay. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much. Come again.